Well, we were tracking this cold front for the last 10 days. Finally, it got here today, and it's been a bit cooler. Humidity's slowly, gradually starting to drop, but I think you're really going to feel the difference by tomorrow, and it gets even better going into the weekend. It's a gradual cool down, but a cool down nonetheless. Let's talk about futurecast. Here's over the next couple of hours. Can't rule out a couple more of those spotty raindrops. Most of us are going to be dry into the overnight hours. Certainly a few folks probably see a little bit more rain out there. 7:30 tomorrow morning, we probably have another wave of some showers and some thunderstorms. Now, this is the latest futurecast weather model we've got that just came in about 15-20 minutes ago. It's kind of walking back and scaling back the coverage of tomorrow's rain chances. I think we're going to see a bit more in the way of coverage than what this is pinpointing out there. I think what this does do for us, though, is gives us a pretty good idea of the timing and really tomorrow's chance of rain, which is 40% northwest Arkansas in the River Valley, is really going to be the morning, early afternoon. Second half of the day, things start to really improve for us. Here's 2 p.m. Yeah, a couple of spotty raindrops can't be ruled out, but a lot of that pushing off towards the south. Clouds will start to break, and we'll start to see a little bit more in the way of sunshine. Notice those winds right out of the north-northeast, and that's where that drier, less humid air comes from. Low 80s northwest Arkansas, low to mid 80s in the River Valley out there. It's going to start to feel really good. It feels even better this weekend. We're talking some 60s Saturday and Sunday morning, low 60s in fact. And there's probably some locations in the higher elevations of the Ozarks that may very well wake up to upper 50s come Sunday morning. I don't think it's going to be widespread, but certainly somebody out there is going to enjoy it. We'll have a little bit more in the way of cloud cover on Sunday, watching Sunday night into Monday for an overnight storm system to roll through. Overall weekend looks to be fantastic temperature and humidity wise. One new wrinkle to the forecast is some wildfire smoke. There's wildfires up in Canada. There's also some wildfires out in Utah and Arizona. And the upper level winds are picking up some of that smoke, and it looks like those winds are going to transport that smoke our direction. You can see the big ridge of high pressure right here. That's the heat dome that's pushed off towards the west, which is good news for us. Looks like it's going to send us its love in the form of some smoke, though. Watch this just filter in tomorrow morning. Starting to see some in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere in northwest Arkansas, but it really starts to swing into the area on Saturday. This is on the thicker side of things. This is Saturday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. A stronger signal that we may see some milky skies out there, and this very well could have some air quality concerns for us there as well. I want to show you this. We start to lose daylight this time of the year. Our sunrises get a little bit later. Our sunsets get a little bit earlier. It's just a slow, gradual sign that fall not too far away. How much daylight are we talking about? Well, between tomorrow, August 1st, and the end of August, most of Arkansas and Oklahoma lose between about 50 and 60 minutes of daylight. It starts to happen a little bit quicker out there. Speaking of August, let's talk about mid-August. Well, yeah, we're getting a break now, but medium range data suggesting August 8th through 14th, so 8 to 14 days away from now. Yeah, we're probably going to find ourselves dealing with above average temperatures. So the pendulum just keeps swinging. We were above average last week. We're below average the next few days. We gradually find ourselves warming back up over the next several. This weekend, we're waking up in the 60s mid-afternoon, in the afternoons, mid-80s, feeling really good out there. Watch Sunday into Monday. Beyond that, that ridge of high pressure starts to slowly work its way back our direction, and that's when we start to see those temperatures warming back up. It may take a day or two in northwest Arkansas to find ourselves back in those 90s. We certainly will, certainly by Tuesday and Wednesday, and next weekend looks to be quite hot, although maybe near average for this time of the year. In the River Valley, we'll find ourselves in the 90s a little bit earlier, maybe thinking as early as Monday. By Wednesday of next week, we're talking mid to upper 90s. The humidity's on the increase, that high pressure beating down on us with no meaningful rain chances most of next week. So I've said it, and I got to say it again. We really got to take advantage of this weekend because this is a treat. You don't get a good cool down like this often in the summer, much less on the weekend in the summer.
That's right.
Take advantage of it.
Until next week. All right, Scott, thanks. Appreciate that.